Hello, everyone, and this is my weekend preview for the week starting on February 22nd, 2016. And, well, just as a brief go through of what happened last week, obviously, I got some stuff done for you, and we got some Street Fighter V coverage going as much as possible, even though the issues with the servers and everything. I've also planned on doing a little bit more of that this week. We also had a couple streams on Thursday and Friday with Dead or Alive 5 Last Round. And I even started a quick single-player playthrough with my buddy Nick Adams coming over and showing me the Earth Defense Force 4 game. So that will continue on whenever he gets a chance to come over and bring a copy of that game. So we'll continue on with that. That's going to be kind of an ongoing project. Also, last week I had uploaded the first in a series of multi-kill montage videos with Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and we will be seeing a little bit more of that. And you also saw that earlier today. I had actually, well, this will probably be up Tuesday by the time it's actually out, but you saw a little bit earlier today. I got the second one done, and we'll talk a little bit more about that here in the very near future, or not in the very near future, a little bit later on in this video. Obviously, also the Raw, NXT, and TNA Impact reviews, they got done. They got uploaded over here on the channel, and I was also able to, even though a little bit later, I didn't get to do a live reaction. So I didn't get to do a live reaction to the Fastlane pay-per-view. So we did two things. One, I brought back what was called my horrible prediction show. From a long time ago, and we just predicted how the matches would go throughout the night. Let me think here. I might have only been wrong on one. I might have been wrong on some of the other, more than one. I forget off the top of my head. I know I got the Wyatt match wrong in there, and I did, even though I kind of hoped that an aspect of Dean Ambrose would win the triple threat, I did end up picking Roman Reigns in there for winning that one. But we did do that, and both of us kind of gave our thoughts about how the show would go and everything. Kind of went the way you thought it would, kind of didn't, and there were some ifs, ands, ors, or buts in there. In this case, some of the predictable stuff was actually done very well, and some of the stuff that they kind of didn't do where you thought they were going didn't really come off all that good in the end. But we'll talk more about that in the Raw review, because I also got the Fastlane review done. Like I said, I was unable to watch it live because I was at a Street Fighter V tournament and a Ultimate Marvel 3 tournament that night. Well, pretty much all day. It was called Undefeated. Out here in Tempe, Arizona. We were at the Endgame Barcade, and just an awesome event there. You had some of the top players from Ultimate Marvel 3 there, also playing, and also some of the top Street Fighter V players there. I mean, Ray Ray and Chris G were there for Marvel, but they were also playing Street Fighter. Snake Eyes came out and took the event as well. So overall, great event. I didn't do too well. I was vastly underprepared to even get a win inside of my pool, so I performed absolutely atrociously in my pool. But I'm looking to improve and looking to get a little bit better at the game, and hopefully in future locals I'll start placing a little bit better. So what I ended up doing that entire day, I wasn't just sitting there watching, and I wasn't just sitting there playing casuals. I actually decided I didn't decide, I was asked, and I accepted the task of running the stream for pretty much the entire day when the stream got there. I got there at about 3 o'clock after the first half of the pools were done, and then we ran the rest of the pools and top 16 on the stream that night. And I was basically sitting there, updating scores, keeping track of the chat and everything, and keeping track of the brackets the entire time. I thank them for letting me attempt to do that, and everything. It was a lot of fun, and I had a great time there. and got to see a lot of really good matches through the stream, and also got to sit right next to where the commentators were and getting to listen to every bit that the commentators were doing at the time. It was a lot of fun, and I hope I get to do that again very soon. I know I'll be running a stream for the Rambats, but I would like to be able to do more things like that here in the future as well. So we'll see how everything goes with that. Now on to this week, the typical Raw, NXT, TNA Impact reviews. They're going to be in here. They always are, and they always will be. The one stream for the typical DOA 5 is going to be back here on Tuesday again. It's going to be more than just Dead or Alive 5, though. It is going to be it is also going to be Street Fighter 5 because we are practicing that game a little bit more in there, and I'm going to have to try to sneak some Killer Instinct in there for you guys as well. So in the terms of fighting games, we're kind of loaded on what we're going to do throughout this week, and I'm going to try to sneak some others in there if I can. I'm not very good at any other games, and I'm not very good at Street Fighter 5 right now. I'm a lot better at Dead or Alive or Killer Instinct at this point, but that's the aspect of continuing the play, is also improving myself and playing better in those matches. So expect some matches from me this week. As for single player playthroughs, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do another bit of Earth Defense Force. We did about 45 minutes the night before. I was just really tired at the time, so I wanted to kind of get a quick glance of the game. I was enjoying it a lot. So hopefully next time that we get a chance, I'll be able to do something a little bit longer for the stream itself, and something for you guys to end out watching, or something more enjoyable for you guys watching. There, it should be me and Macho Punk. He's kind of there, showing me the ropes of the game and how everything goes to go along with it. Now, as for a single player while I'm by myself, I haven't fully decided yet. I have a few games that are in my backlog that I want to be able to play. I have never done playthroughs for them. Would like to do playthroughs for them. I also have one old game that I haven't played in. It has to have been more than 10 years by now, if not even longer. And I want to eventually start a Final Fantasy VII playthrough for you guys, because I really enjoyed Final Fantasy VII. As an RPG, one of my first RPGs I ever got to play, so it introduced me to that genre. Much like most people that I know who got introduced to the genre of RPGs, they didn't get really introduced really early into it, back on the NES or the Super NES days, but they got introduced with Final Fantasy VII, and that was me. So, in the terms of RPGs, two of my favorites, at least in the terms of Final Fantasies, I would like to be able to play down the line. Final Fantasy VII being one. Final Fantasy IX, I would love to go back and play again for you guys. It's a lot of fun, and two of my favorites. I do have some other RPGs down the road as well. I'm just looking for good ways of streaming them. Final Fantasy VII is pretty easy. I can either do it on the PC side, or I can do it on the PlayStation 4 side. Final Fantasy IX, I'm working on something to stream directly through PlayStation, though I know Steam has a Final Fantasy IX now, so I might have to go with that, but we'll see how everything goes in those senses, and we'll see where everything goes with that in the terms of single player. But I'm looking for something this week. I don't necessarily want to start Final Fantasy VII yet, and like I said, I would like to be able to go somewhere with another single player game here in the very near future, especially when I don't have Earth Defense Force around. So what does that mean for the other potential streams? I'm trying to potentially put other shooters in there, because I do like to play shooters as well. And when I get a moment, or when I get a time, I will definitely do it. But definitely, again, Call of Duty is going to happen this week, as it always does. I had a little bit of shorter session on Saturday and everything, but going into this week, I should be able to have a little bit longer of a session. Also, this week, I'm going to be working on hopefully 2 projects in the terms of editing. One was kind of something, kind of a joke that was going around one of the streams, through Dead or Alive 5 with Macho Punk. I'm going to work on that a bit. Already started a little bit of work on it. I'm not anywhere near done. But the other one I want to get done this week is going through, since I've already gone through November and December of my Call of Duty multi-kill montages, I would like to get January's done. So, like, I'm getting these put out there week by week right now, but I'm looking to only do it as a monthly thing. So basically, once I get February done, obviously I want to get January done this week and possibly uploaded next week. And then I would like to get February's done and uploaded the week after that. And then it should become a monthly thing versus, every week or so, or every week type of thing. I only really want to do it on a monthly basis versus a weekly basis or bi-weekly basis. So we'll see how everything goes there. So I'm looking to get those 2 editing projects done for you guys, as well as stream as much as I can and get as much Street Fighter V in as I can, and a bunch of other things going on. So we're going to try to get everything going this week. Raw reviews should be coming up next for you guys. I thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the content this week, and have a great week, everyone.